Welcome back, people, to our town hall number 6. The last time we did this was about a month ago,
Yeah,
2 months ago.
A month.
A month. All right, cool. I mean, time moves so fast, and lose track of time, right? We've got a lot of things to talk about today, and actually quite a number of updates to share.
Exciting ones, guys. Really exciting stuff.
Absolutely. And maybe before we start, first things first, always, PathPlay's secret code is quests. You can check it down in the banner below. PathPlay secret code number 1. Remember, there's another one later. Is quests. All right, cool. So let's kick it off. I mean, maybe, dude. First things first. Market conditions not doing the greatest. I'm curious, how have you been?
I mean, everyone's invested. The guys holding stable, so likely be less painful. I mean, backs are down, but honestly, it's been great building. I mean, personally, been involved in been networked a lot. I would say a lot of like conferences that we got invited to speak on, panels to speak on. Right, I think building our network within the whole blockchain builder space has been amazing. I would say for the past month or two.
Nice, very nice. And actually, I know this is kind of like what's one big takeaway that you've gotten from the people that you've spoken to in some of these conferences, or any key themes that came out to you? Like,
okay, I think the key one is probably, regardless of whether it's a bull or bear market, people still build. But the second key one is what we've realized: it's gaming seems to be more resilient within the markets. At least, like, game developers are still there. People are still playing games. I just came from one of the largest Southeast Asia gaming conference called Leveled Up last week. And dude, I mean, in the event, no one realizes it's a bear market, right? It's just gaming. It just happens,
It just happens, yeah. Actually, we're spending a lot more time gaming these days. Well, we're obviously working, but just context. It's for the job, right? But dude, okay, cool. So tell me what's happening with PathDAO. I mean,
Yep. So it's just some brief updates about the overall larger picture of the DAO. So I mean, overall, as the markets are in this a bit more downwards and volatile environment, investing has slowed down tremendously. I mean, we're trying to pick gems in the roughs, but it's very slow. And in fact, even secondary market investments are also going to be very slow. So that's a bit on the investment side. But however, we still did deploy capital in last month, and in fact, we did realize around $240,000 in operational profit last month. So we are still doing well as a DAO. And yeah, bear or bull, we are here to stay.
gotcha.
And a bit more on the community front. I mean, you guys know your community. You guys are growing. You guys are having more fun. We're having more events on the ground. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying that. Opportunity-wise, from gaming or gaming scholarship fronts, that would be, I would say, constant, right? Like what you see today is probably what you'll see next month. There's one or two more coming out in the near term, but a lot of them are still holding back game launches and stuff like that. Probably trying to preempt some form of markets, right? But a good thing is our Latin community, right? Shout out to you guys in South America. You guys are growing quite rapidly, right? And Chris leading our effort down there, it's amazing as well. So good to see our Spanish speaking friends thriving and growing in our Path community. But it's not to forget the rest of you guys across the world, in Southeast Asia, in Europe, a bit in Africa. But yeah, I mean, community is growing, and I think the key thing that we want to touch on is actually a more exciting bit, which is a platform that we have been working on. Many of you guys have been active on those platforms, but there is so much more exciting stuff to see. For you guys who have been active there, you have seen some of the evolution of it. But we'd like to just dive into this social network or social gaming platform for gamers, and just understand a bit more, right? What we want to do with it, and how you, as a contributor or a core community member can help in driving this vision and product forward.
Dude, that is awesome. Honestly, I'm really excited to get into. Wait, hold on. So, is the platform live today?
Yes, it is. It has been called many names.
Okay, alright.
It started off as Game Street, which was we started as a game discovery platform, but over time it has evolved, right, to bring more functionality in. And today, in its current form, it is a social network for gamers that is leveraging rewards and incentives to create a stronger community and a stronger engagement between people, gamers, and also between content creators and their communities.
Okay, all right, interesting. It's a bit hard to visualize, but wait. So okay. So the platform is live. I mean, I kind of want to see it. Should we just go through it?
Let's dive into it.
Okay.
I think we'll probably highlight a couple of key things, right, around the platform. But actually, before that, maybe we'd just like to share a bit of the vision, right, or like why we as PathDAO decided to build up this platform. Okay. Yeah. So I think the idea here is, we are gamers, right? And a lot of us gamers are also on social networks, right? We do a lot of cool stuff like, write gaming guides. I used to write one for Phantom Assassin in Dota a long time ago, actually. A couple, because that's my favorite hero, and then Viper as well. And then that evolves. Then you will also try to create content. You would also support some of your content creators, some of your, idols on gaming, right? It could be small ones, it could be big ones. And you also socialize and communicate with people, right, on different social platforms. But what we've realized is that for all the effort that you put onto a platform, for all the attention that you give to people on the platform, right, it's great. You do get entertainment value out of it, right? But we are trying to challenge the status quo and trying to say that, okay, can you as a gamer get more out of platforms? Can you as a gamer get out of the social networks that you are participating in? Can you as a gamer be rewarded more, right? And this is why we've came up with this idea of PathPlay. The fundamental gist of it is we want to empower you guys. We want to empower you guys with more rewards, but we also want to empower communities and content creators with the tools to actually create a stronger and more engaged community. That is the vision of what we're trying to build with PathPlay as a platform. And the great thing here is, for all of you guys who have been holding Path tokens and supporting the project, this platform is also meant to increase the utility of Path tokens in the near term. Because effectively on this platform, you can do a lot of things with the Path tokens. We'll dive into it, and I wouldn't want to give spoilers too much at the start, but effectively there's going to be more utility which will unravel to you over the next couple of minutes on why you should actually be quite excited, right, about these tokens that you hold.
Okay, man, let's get into it. All right. So I'm on the platform right now, guys. Check it out. Actually, right now, even as we're doing this town hall, we can go through this together. So go to pathplay.io, pathplay.io. It's a simple sign up process, actually. Should we just log in live right now? I will log you out and I'll log you in. It's like a quick, that's how quick it is, right? Okay, so I'm gonna log out right now and I'll show you how quick it is to sign up. We're not asking for much. It's just a simple email type in, send, guys, this is the main page. We'll send in the code. Less than 60 seconds right now. We're getting the code and we're gonna key it in. We're almost there. All right, cool. So numbers in and bam, got it. Log in. What was that? 30 seconds, less than that? Easy. Cool. So walk us through a little bit about what we're seeing in the front page here.
So there's actually three key things we want to highlight, right, about what PathPlay is going to do. Okay, so first key feature of PathPlay is the micro communities that we are building out on the platform. So when we say micro communities, you might be like, okay, what exactly is a micro community, right? So think about PathDAO or PathGuild, right? You know, your other users of PathGuild, you guys are a community, right? And the idea here is how can we use this platform to house many other communities so that you guys also have more content to consume and more communities to be part of. So an example of other content communities could be a education community, right? It could be people discussing questions about learning about Web3, right? For example, so that is the community that says C/all about Web3. You can click into it, right? Or you can click out later. So like effectively here is a place where people discuss all your questions, right? Like how do I be safer in Web3? How do I do X, Y, and Z? How do I mean something? How do I even interact with contracts, right? The idea here is there's a community of people who comes together to learn more about Web3. Example number one, right? Example number two could be a bit more fun, right? Not just about education, right? It could be like a cosplayer community. So Eliminate is one of a key cosplayer artists in Malaysia. So she's starting her micro community here with us on PathPlay, and this is an example, right? So like effectively, she would be engaging her group of fans, right? Cosplayer fans. When she has events, she'll tell them where she's going. She will put up like key, cool stuff that she's doing in the cosplay scene, right? And the idea here is there's another micro community that will be on this platform that you can also be part of if you are interested. And these micro communities can be in any forms, right? You saw a cosplayer one, you saw an education one. There could be even gaming micro communities, for example, XZ, right? Here you can talk about XZ strategies, share gameplays, talk trash about some influencers, do whatever you want, right? It's a social network, right? But the idea is then this platform houses many, many different micro communities and allow you as a user to cross over into different communities and participate in their community discussions and content. So that's point number one. Okay, community, and the community within PathPlay, we call them subpaths. Let us know if that's a cool word. If it's not cool, let us know if there's a better word, right? I mean, you guys feel free to give us feedback along the way because we are still in in the building stage of this platform.
Yeah,
we are open to any suggestions, and we love it. We love to shape this platform with you folks. So that's number one. Okay, community and subpaths. Key feature number two, which is I think more exciting for many of you guys, it's the whole quest and rewards function. Now, this is one of the very differentiated value propositions of the platform that you likely won't see anywhere else. Okay, the idea here is that what if you as a user could actually gamify your experience on the platform, and through the attention and the things that you do on the platform, you actually get rewarded. So let's take you through. What's a good example?
Let's go through all about Web3.
This one, the quest is, can we check the quest?
Yep.
Okay. Can we go like maybe
Axie or Guild?
Yeah, I think Axie Guild. It's a decent one.
All right, let's do Axie.
So an example here is within the XZ tournament, right? I'm sorry, the XZ community. You can actually, this is actually still very shallow. Okay, but effectively, right? Effectively, what you can do as a, actually, let me just give you a L every now and because it's slightly more fleshed out. Okay, so you guys, this is unscripted view of the platform. But so effectively, you think about it, right? If you are in a cosplayers community, right? There are a lot of things that you can do in the community, and this is what we call the quest. So here, you can effectively support some of your content creators, right? You can do fan art with them, talk to them, help them build their community, right? Like help answer any other questions that some of the community bring up, help share some cool stuff, right? Like, if your content creator it's cosplaying, how can you as a supporter do more, right? So that is stuff that you can do to support a certain community. And when you do that, you get rewarded. You get rewarded with loot boxes and experience points on the PathPlay platform. Now, these loot boxes have exciting stuff. So the loot boxes are very relevant to the community. So for this L's cosplay community, her rewards are effectively Path tokens for sure. And some of her key photo books or some of the key merchandises that she's dropping. In other communities, for example, if you look at a crypto Wall Street community, so this is effectively a community where people share alpha trading information, any key like investment moves, right? Not financial advice, but it's more like a like a sharing environment. You can even win prizes like a massive access to Nansen, which is a analytics tool that costs about $2,000 a month. So different communities will have different rewards that is relevant to people who actually want to be in that community and want to drive that community forward. Okay, so that's a bit on the loot boxes and the quests and the rewards. The beauty about the rewards is that they are in the form of what we call a loot box, right?
Yeah.
And when you have a loot box, you have some form of excitement, gacha kind of feel. We can run you through, right? One of a example of a loot box opening. So for example, if we complete a quest in, I don't know, Path Guild.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we do a couple of quests. We join an AMA like a Townhall like today, or we play some games together. Stuff that's relevant to Path Guild as a whole. You get to win scholarship programs, gaming programs, right? Or you get to win like some NFTs, right? Amazing prizes. And let's say if you completed this quest, you get loot boxes. When you get the loot boxes, you can go to your reward center. Okay, so for me, I have 4 loot boxes. And you can then open them. You can open them 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. For now, the animation is a bit slow. we are enhancing things on the platform. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can skip it, but effectively, it's coming soon. Whoa. And boom, they get anything cool.
5,000 path.
Okay, cool.
It's
so it's all right. One path is one path.
One path.
What we can do effectively, every boxes that you open gives you a chance to win something cool. There is a drop rate for each of these. I mean, the smaller ones, effectively, it's going to be a higher probability, but the higher ones, right? I think some people are already opening up like really cool stuff, like Digipound NFTs and walk-in programs, right? So, yeah, don't forget to complete your quest because there are a lot of exciting stuff here, and there are more to come. In fact, I was just speaking to all the community leads earlier today or last week. They're going to put more prizes into these loot boxes, more cooler prizes than what you see today, right? In fact, a bit of alpha here, like Path Guild is likely going to get, no, not the Path Guild, but the exit community is likely going to get a Mystic exit drop in their loot box. I mean, that's $12,000 worth of a reward, right?
Holy
for people
shit.
to build in this community, right? Which brings me to the third point, right? So we have a community which is called subpaths. We have a quest and a reward system to incentivize higher engagement in communities. And the third is we have a tipping system,
Okay.
which is meant to reward great content creation. Okay, so what we don't want a platform to just be like a random ass site where people just say GM, which is great, right? We can actually have a GM subpath. But what we want here is great content that is relevant to these communities, right? So if you are in an XZ community, great content would be putting the best strategy out there or putting the coolest gameplay out there, right? And when you do that, people can actually tip you. So for example, let's pick a cool content here, right? Someone said
First time joining XCE Sports
cool.
Team Kill.
Okay, that's cool. But trying to see, is there anything cool?
One. Me and the
Yes,
boys.
this is
Oh,
cool.
Damn.
So this is someone going to ExiCon, creating a meme. Some fucking cool meme, right? It's actually quite cool. I wonder how they got that photo.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Nice
So
shirt.
these guys are like checking a girl or some shit.
I know, right? I know.
Okay, so I mean, when you do great content, right? Effectively, you can get clipped by a user,
Yo.
right? And this guy, effectively, by creating this cool content, he just got tipped 50 puff. I mean, because I just love the content, right? And this will grow, right? As the better content you put out there, there'll be people loving your content that will actually tip you for your great content. So the call to action here for many of you guys to check out the platform, but to also start thinking of what are the amazing content that you can create. It could be within XZ. It could be within an alpha trading group. It could be within any form of like even some of the games like in Castle Crush or in some anime communities, right? Think about what you can create, and as you do this over time, you're going to build up a treasure trove of tokens, right? Which has real world money to it, right? Effectively, you can then check your wallet and you can actually see, how much it's actually worth.
Whoa.
And you can put money in to tip people. You can also withdraw it out for fiat if you guys need that, right? So I think that's effectively the tipping function, which ties into creating great content for the platform. Okay, so these are the 3 key features that we have today in our beta version of PathPlay.
Damn, all right. And it's interesting you mentioned that because when you mentioned about great content, I was actually thinking something that was like super informative. But I mean, this guy, Clue X, right, is posting serious discussion. Is cereal a soup? I mean, I'm all about the meme energy, right? And like this person already got tipped like what 10 path. That's honestly that's insane, right? Dude, this one's even more insane. So Ginger Beer Man, 100 path for your stories. This sounds like one of those I can't remember, but there's like Facebook pages where you post your confessions, right? Actually, maybe that's where they should come. They should come here, right? It's a good story time. But so today this is PathPlay. I am curious. Is there more to this? Like, what's the future like?
Yes, and the idea is there is a lot more. But before I go down to what these a lot more are, I think one of the key things that we would appreciate from you guys is while you guys use this platform, right? Share it with your friends, right? Because when you share it with your friends, you effectively get to first complete quests. You get loot boxes as part of sharing to your friends. But more importantly, it helps us to actually get more users to understand what people actually want in a social network, right? And when we get to know you more and we get to know your friends more, we can build a product that we all love. And that's how we can grow this into something that's way bigger than PathDAO, way bigger than all of us, right? And I think that's a dream. But so then going on to then what's next, right? There are a couple of things that is next. I think one of the first coolest thing that is going to happen is there's going to be a change in the content format. So what you see today is pretty much like a Reddit, right? If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Very text-based, a bit of pictures here and there.
True.
Great for the start because this was the easiest to roll out with and for us to get a bit of user feedback. But this will evolve very drastically into a format that many of us love today, which is a video feed format. So give you guys a bit of a sneak peek. Again, a bit of alpha here and there. So this is a sneak peek of how we will look like potentially. Right, it's still work in progress. Showing, I mean, my dad told me not to show you guys yet because things might change. But you guys deserve to see some cool stuff. So effectively, what you can see here is the way the feed changes. Right, this is how it looks on PC, on mobile. It would shrink, but I'm not sure how you show it here. But effectively, think of it as like your TikTok feed.
Wow.
Right, and the base format of a lot of these content feeds is going to be video. even if you put it in text, they will come out in a very video-y form, right? So I think this is going to change a bit of that format to something that is cooler. But what's also cooler, it's the whole user interface is going to be more seamless. Your journeys to completing questing, to getting your rewards is going to be designed to be more seamless and flawless, right? So that you can expect that going forward into the next iteration of PathPlay. Yep, so that's one. That's the content form. The second one, which is quite cool for you guys, is there's going to be a buy option for the blue boxes. So when you have Path tokens, you can effectively just maybe skip the quest and just buy the loot boxes. Because some of you guys, you might want to hunt that Mystic XZ drop, or you want to hunt some major content creator rare giveaways, right? And if you want to be the first to get it, maybe it's faster if you actually want to spend Path tokens. So there's an optionality there for people who want to actually use Path tokens to enjoy the benefits and rewards from the community loot boxes. So there's the second one. The third one, which is going to be really, really exciting, and which is also the reason why you guys should be active on this platform and spread the word, create amazing content, is because active members of PathPlay will be getting an airdrop of a PathPlay NFT. The PathPlay NFT is effectively going to be the NFT that would power this platform. You can think of it as there's going to be a mascot on the platform. This NFT is your identity to show that you are a PathPlay user and a supporter. This NFT will unlock a lot more utilities within the platform, and you get to dress it up. You get to have a skateboard for your Path, for your Path avatar. You get to have a VR goggles for your Path avatar, right? You can actually dress your identity up in this NFT drop that is coming. So the call to action here is, if you're not active already, you should be. You won't know when the drop is going to happen. It will just suddenly come like a Christmas gift.
All right.
And you just got to be ready. So if you are active on the platform, you are one of the biggest contributors to great content on the platform, you pretty much would get this NFT drop. So yeah, that is an alpha exclusive for you guys who is listening on this town hall today.
Damn, honestly, that's really exciting. And I'm looking at the feed right. I'm looking at the feed right now. It's a lot more interactive. Look, I'm biased to how this looks like, but I understand. We have different preferences, right? So, guys, please feel free to leave in the comment section. Maybe even ask us in the question like later, right? Like this feed right now that you're seeing V2 or something like this, a little bit dark, a little bit more text heavy, more discussion based. Let us know what you think. And yeah, dude, the NFTs are really cool. Like, so can I buy them though?
That's an interesting point.
Because
we haven't really figured out like what's the percentage that will be dropped or to be purchased, but it's very likely that we might do it as a full drop.
Okay.
Because I think the idea here is that we want these NFTs to be in the hands of the biggest advocates of the platform. So if you guys are building so much great content here, you guys deserve these NFTs more than, let's say, a Will who can actually just scoop up the NFTs and not contribute to the platform at all.
True. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get down to the AMA. I mean, I'm pretty sure the community has quite a few questions. So let's come back to this. And all right, cool. So we're going to go through some questions right now. Please start asking them. I'm going to read through the comments as well, just to see. So we got 10 quests across 10 paths. Thank you, Hardeep. I mean, this guy, he knows exactly what's going on with PathPlay right now.
Anwar, I think Anwar Esautali submitted. You mentioned that you submitted proof of something on the quest 2 days ago, but didn't get the rewards. Will it take too much time? Okay, so this part it's being rapidly iterated on. So today, a lot of the proofs are quite manual. We are automating a lot of that processes. But 2 days is actually quite long. I think our internal what do you call it, metric that we hold ourselves to is within a day. So let us know. In fact, I would, if your ID is Anwar on the platform, we will let our guys know immediately, right? To just
Yeah. Right now, Anwar. Yeah. Disperse it.
yeah, we'll make sure you get 6 ASAP. Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Got it. We've got another question from Gary at 9:14 p.m. just after Anwar. Actually, what is or who is your favorite cosplayer?
That's interesting point. What did you answer the question?
Okay, my brother himself is a cosplayer, right?
Oh shit! What?
He is. He's the kind where big anime otaku. He collects the figurines and then he keeps it in the box and stuff like that. He goes to like anime conventions and sort of dress up as like his favorite anime character, right? Favorite would be, honestly, I'm a big One Piece fan. And anyone who looks like Luffy, I mean, I've learned a lot from the anime, like all the leadership values and stuff like that. So One Piece, Luffy, that's my guy. Yeah.
Right. Xiao Mei Mei mentioned that thanks to those who tip me on my cosplay posts. I'll post more soon. Exactly. These are the people that we need on PathPlay. So Xiao Mei Mei, massive thanks for you to contribute to content on PathPlay, right? Continue to do it. More great stuff is to come. And just don't do it yourself. Get your friends. Get your friends who are interested as well to come in and build on the platform.
Yeah, we should definitely get more Xiao Mei Meis. Yes. Okay, cool. So next question, let's check it out. I'm scrolling down.
Someone mentioned a game highlight. Scrub. Okay, Gary at 9:23 p.m. Feel free to check out my Overwatch game highlight on PP74032036. Now, Gary, before I touch on your content, also to the wider guys here, we're going to change the user journey, but effectively, you can change your username. So it doesn't have to be PP7403, right? You can call yourself Gary on the platform. So you can go to your user profile on the top left side. There is an edit button. You can click that. You can edit your username and your game ID. And in fact, quick tip to you guys as well, because it's a new platform, the coolest names are yet to be taken.
Nice.
So maybe Gary is not even taken, right? Like, I mean, if you go to Twitter today, Gary is definitely a taken word, but you can still be Gary on Play for now, right? For now. So make use of the advantage and lock in your cool usernames.
It's too late, too bad for you, Gary. I'm gonna take the name and buy it off me. You know what I mean? Okay. Cool. All right. So gonna get another question from Xiao Mei Mei. Right? I think this one's interesting. Will you include a goal system? So I'm guessing, like, if I'm doing quests here, is there a goal for me to achieve potentially?
Meaning,
like, so today, if I'm completing quests, it's just more of like, okay, I go through the motion, complete it, I get the loot box done.
Right.
Should there be a way of, setting goals? Like, I do 10 quests and all of a sudden, like, I have an achievement bar or something like that.
That's very interesting. I think there's something to think about.
Yeah.
We do have some form of leveling systems in place. So it's like, while you collect experience points across different subpaths, your level system improves. We do have a couple of achievement systems coming up in the next iterations, but we haven't thought of goals yet. But I think that's a good idea, something that we can deliberate internally.
All right. But let us know what you think about the goal system. And actually, is there a place in a subpath that they can post?
Yes, there is. So if you guys have any feedback or any ideas, right, you can go to, is it shared?
Yes.
Screen shared.
Yeah.
You can go to feedback. There is a subpath called feedback.
All right.
Here, effectively, you can post any bugs that you see on a platform, any ideas that you think that could improve the entire experience that you're having on the platform. And we have a bounty. Yeah.
Ooh.
If you become someone who gives us feedback, we will give you rewards. And look at this guy. I think he got tip a bit. Okay, no, it's a bit small.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, but please do come to this feedback forum and drop as many feedback as possible. We're on the spirit of improving, and we would love to get your thoughts.
All right. We've got another comment. So Ikan926, he's been posting about Castle Crush progress and PathPlay every day. Very cool, dude. My man, thanks for your contribution. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna scout out your You know what?
Let's go find Ikan.
Yeah, let me find. Dude, I'm hoping your name is
Ikan.
called Ikan, right? Oops.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy, Ikan Lakas, bro. Are you Ikan Lakas? In good faith.
No, it's not because it's
Okay.
no post.
Got it. What Castle Crush? Let's try to find you right now, right? And let me see.
This is PP239.
PP2396. Could this be you? We're looking for Ikan. But you know what? Maybe you haven't changed your username yet. We understand. But if you're still in the comment section, dude, just let me know what PPID. And my man, you're gonna get the bounty. In fact, anyone else who've already posted on PathPlay right now, let us know what your PPID or your username is. All right, we'll go to the next question, right? Okay, so Johan Oren, 9:27 p.m. He's asking, will there be any recommended subpath features soon, depending on what the gamer is interested in? Oh,
There will definitely. But at this stage, we're still quite new, right? So if you look at the number of subpaths on the platform, it's around 11 or 12 of them. Like with strong communities, there are some that are a bit more quiet. But as we grow that to like 50, 100, for sure, right? We will put in an algorithm that could match you to your interests, so then you get more relevant content.
cool. All right. So Kim Lee Chan, 9:33 p.m. He's asking, when merch? There is soon a loot box shop. Merch should be added. Dude, are you saying you want to wrap some of this? We got plenty of that. We've got seasonal drops as well.
Yeah, actually, it's a good point. We should just put merch into the boxes, and then we have to decide whether shipping fees is borne by us or borne by you. But yeah, we should.
We do.
Yeah. Angel, okay, someone, let's put a note there.
Put a note. We've got cards as well. Okay, sorry, brand placement, but we've got cards as well. So let us know. Okay, cool. So maybe a couple more questions, right? Do we wanna? Okay. Let's see. Do you guys ever use a cheat engine? How and why? Just curious. 9:35 p.m. Actually, maybe just to spin this question off a little bit. What happens if can someone cheat on the platform to win loot boxes?
Unlikely, because I mean, right now there's still a lot of what I call it manual supervision on the platform, and we can reverse transactions that are bogus and stuff like that, right? So, but we can give a bounty. You know what? Let me announce it here, right? If you guys are able to find like bugs that are really detrimental to the platform, right? I personally would give you 1,000 path, 10,000 path, 10,000 path tokens, right? From my pocket, it's not from path, right? And if you can find like really detrimental bugs, right? So when you find them, either put it on the feedback section on PathPlay, or you can DM me on Discord, and when we rectify it, actually, in fact, don't put it on PathPlay because it's detrimental. People will see it. just DM me on Discord, right? Once we rectify it, I will drop you your bounty, bug bounty. Yep.
We'll get it. That you heard it here first. Bug bounty, right? Cool. So Ginger Beer Man 936. I'm just reading out some of these comments, right? Because they're really cool. When can people simp for streamers and tip live video? I mean, you know what to do, man. Do we have that in the
live is gonna be a bit down in the pipeline. Won't be that soon, but there'll be video feed kind content coming up really soon. Live, it takes time to build the infrastructure out, and right now there are a bit more priority features that we want to test and roll out. So it will come, but it will take some time for the live streaming to come in.
Nice. Okay, so next question, 9:36 p.m. Williams Salgado asks, is there a way to see what quests are available? Like maybe a task table, without having to check a server one by one.
Interesting. No, that's good feedback. Today we don't have it, but that is interesting feedback, right?
Yeah.
So we will lock that down. If that's something that your friends as well want to see, we can do something about it. So something like a more consolidated challenge, board.
Yeah.
You can just browse like different prizes, different quests.
I'm just trying to think from a different point of view. It's like I can imagine if, let's say, from a loot box, because I'm doing these quests and I'm gonna get a loot box, and within the loot box, there's already a ton of like really juicy prizes, and then there's path tokens. Oh, sorry, gotta zoom us back in. I'm just gonna do it all, man. I'm just gonna do it all. I'm gonna be the most engaged. I'm gonna win my PFP NFT. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, cool. So let's check out. Oh, actually, dude, guys, you are so active today. Anwar is saying it'll be good if we can have a dedicated ad for PathPlay.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. Right now, in some rapid iterations, so that's why we're using the web app. But honestly, we are also quite aligned in the sense that because when you have a app, you can get notifications. So we understand the importance of that. But yeah, it's something that we are trying to see how fast we can iterate that into a application. No promises, but that's something on our mind as well. A quick fix, if you guys are a bit more savvy, you can actually add a web page because this is designed as a web app. So you can actually add a web page onto your home screen, and we might design a feature soon to allow for notifications for that type of web app on home screen style applications. So yeah.
All right. Couple more questions, guys, before we end it. We don't want to take up too much time. Aaron, 9:38 p.m. is asking, what is the current tier used for now? Previously, the tier was for getting rewarded in different gaming programs.
Good question. So right now, the tiers are just there. There will be a new achievement system coming in to replace the tiers. So there'll be an achievement system to recognize the amount of cool content you create, the amount of contribution you make to the platform through tipping people or through purchasing loot boxes, and through also completing quests. So there's going to be a different achievement system coming into the platform to replace the tier system that we have previously.
Okay, cool. All right, so people talking about merch, want to get more merch.
Merch, a lot more merch.
A lot more merch. I think that's the signal.
merch.
Straight up. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me find. Okay, maybe one. Oh yes, good dude. JC Discord. There's one more code, but let's do one last question. Actually, it's a follow-up question from Hidex, and then after that we'll get to the code, right? So, is the inspect element counted on cheating the system of the website, dude?
That's an interesting point. I'm not sure what exactly you are referring to here, but we will get our guys.
So this is the inspect element.
But how do you cheat?
I have no idea how he's cheating.
Can let us know how do you cheat?
Let us know. I don't think we're sharing our screen right now, but basically we're opening the inspect element. If you're gonna cheat us and you're gonna win a shit ton of path,
yeah, man, I mean, let me know, Hidats. If you can DM me on Discord, let me know like how do you cheat the system. HTML on the personal side.
Oh, okay. So he's just tweaking the front end. Like if this number shows 10, and then he just
Oh
changes
no, that won't work. That won't work because I mean there's a central database on the system. That I don't think that works. But if you can make that work, you can claim a bounty. So try it. Be a white hat hacker.
Try it.
Try it.
Okay, last one. So Gary, I mean, I also saw that you actually had a name on the PathPlay already. But so you're saying will Path look for more influencers to promote the community or platform?
For sure, that is something that we are doing. In fact, it was one of our key strategies in growing the communities on the platform. Because today, I think the most active community there is you guys, right? And we want to bring this bigger. So what we are doing today is we are working with influencers. So initially within the gaming space, so like content streamers, cosplayers, and we are getting them to build their communities on the platform. If you guys know people that are interested to, either influencers or streamers, cosplayers, or any form of community builders, right, who are interested to use the platform, let us know. And in fact, I'm going to throw up another bounty here, right? For people who can bring in, if you can really bring in like really big influencers, say like someone who can help grow the platform by 500 users because they have like a couple of thousand following in their social network on other platforms, and they're willing to come over here and build with PathPlay, I'll give you another $10,000 Path tokens, right? So DM me if you know anyone that is willing to do it with us, and we're here to build together, right? So yeah, because the Path tokens effectively, it just means that you are a massive contributor to the platform and to our ecosystem, and that's why you deserve it, right? And that's why I think you guys should.
That's right. And I honestly want to end the channel, but you guys are super active. So Williams Salgado, thanks for asking another question. 9:48 p.m. How do we become a mod of your Discord? Actually, in the future with PathPlay, can they be a mod?
Yes, you can. So I think you will build up reputation on Play over time, and then the communities would then decide, right? So initially it might be us giving a mod, but over time it'll be the communities that then decide who the mods are going to be. Yeah, so that will happen. Also, Asil, I think you mentioned that you had 18 boxes and only 15 boxes were open. I think that is a bug that we've already recognized. It should be fixed or being fixed. So again, if things are not moving, DM me immediately, right? But we hear you. I think we heard this comment from you in Discord already today. So our tech guys are already fixing that.
All right, cool. So that's pretty much it for. Oh, sorry. I was starving you guys of code number 2. What could it be? Maybe let's not announce it, right? Find out on PathPlay itself. I'm kidding. PathPlay secret code number 2 is rewards. All right, banner down below. Secret code number 2, rewards. Look, you already know this is a quest. If you're regularly here, you can win a loot box. So remember to replay the video. Secret code number 1 and 2. The number 2 one is rewards, and that's it.
Right. So guys, key takeaway. This is a platform that we are building together, and bring your friends to join the platform to discover rewards. Bring your content creators, people that you follow sometimes, right? Tell them about PathPlay. If they're big, you can get them in. You have a bounty for people who can bring amazing influencers and creators on our platform. So if you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. And the guys who have already checked it out, do refer your friends over. All right. So I think that's it for our town hall today.
That's pretty much it. And
cheers, guys.
Thanks so much. Have a good night. Have a good day. All right. See you.